The same way the Chinese man gave bruh the 5-piece wing and fries, and he don't really care about y'all street violence.
And he not feeding that to his family. He's
No.
only feeding that bullshit to you.
And guess what? When they shooting outside his store, he closed that door. If you was running from your ops and you ran to that nigga door like, hey, let me back there, he gonna close his door.
That you done bought hella chicken and fries from. He will lock that motherfucker and keep you outside.
And that is what is a part of our culture. That ain't something we watch that's bad for us. That is something that we exist and live around, and we won't find out a lot of times until the very last minute that, damn, that part was a part of the whole play of this shit.
Yeah.
Yo, it's the MalloryBros podcast, man, episode 245.
Yes, sir.
And this one has no area code, so I'm just going to use a new, a special angel number, meaning 245 is linked to adaptability, life changes, and trust in personal decisions. So for that message, if it reaches anybody in the opening of this, shout out to you. Happy Tuesday. Hope everybody had a dope-ass weekend.
Dope man. I love that.
Dope man. That's my nigga.
That's your guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I do think that was dope to start the podcast with, man. Some positivity. It was a gloomy week in hip hop, specifically with the Rolling 60 Shakedown, the Sauce Walker shit.
Damn, yeah. We definitely had a whole bunch of crazy shit.
It was like a little bit of a dark week. Just period. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely wasn't the craziest weekend, y'all. Definitely kept it chill with the fam. Niggas got kids. Niggas is you know.
Hold up, T. You starting off all wrong. You know what you need to say.
What?
Weekend recap.
Oh, okay.
What'd you do?
What you mean, what did I do?
Took your daughter to swim class for her first one.
Come on. Okay, we not doing this over. We gonna leave
it right here.
Okay, yeah. Wow, that wasn't my week recap. You know what's funny? She had swim class on Thursday.
Yeah, so it probably
it feels like whenever ago. But yeah, hey, all right, hold on, nah, fuck that. Start me over, Terrell.
No. We leave you here. Solo on you.
Weekend recap. Took my daughter to swim class. Come on with A-Train.
I'm so happy for y'all, bro.
Hold on, wait. Let me show y'all some pics because I'm not Terrell. I will show y'all pics. A-Train got in the water with Sunny for her very first swim class this week. That was big for us, man. And I feel like I was a little teary in there watching A-Train with my girl just because it's like, you know, I feel like I didn't learn how to swim when I was young the right way. I learned how to swim in all of the stupid ways. Like, you just kind of in there feeling around. Me and Terrell used to jump in the water like this.
You doing
that? Act like we were swimming. Yeah. But I'm walking. My feet are hitting the ground. And so watching her get it that way just made me feel like, yo, what a dope thing. I don't know if y'all can see this, but, man, that's your boy right there. Capturing the memes like I do, and that is my B and her mama behind her in the water. Come on, y'all. Look, let me say this real quick. Some of y'all be like, that nigga got the camera all the time, but we haven't seen a vlog. You're right. But, like, you should feel good at least knowing that I've had the camera everywhere. And, like, I never miss an opportunity to use it. And like I just said, y'all, some of y'all just saw on the overnight scenario, we had the BTS from the Kendrick joint.
Yes, a whole year later. Funny you say.
Yeah, and I don't plan, but that's the thing. I don't plan on hoarding everything, but just you gotta stay ready. That's what I was gonna tell people. I'm ready for a vlog whenever.
You should actually,
you know, if I needed to, I'm ready for that whenever. Mm-hmm. But like,
you should maybe put that part of the overnight scenario that has that night. I think on the anniversary of Family Matters and Meet the Grams, you should put that part of overnight. Terrance has the whole BTS from that crazy ass night that was when Family Matters and Meet the Grams came out. He had footage in there that I didn't even know he had type shit.
I have footage still that I don't even realize that people have. And like I said, like the plan has not changed for like what I plan on doing with it. It just kind of altered a little bit with Sonny. But I'm telling y'all, Sonny at that age now where we done got certain shit off the ground that we plan. And I think that channel is, that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say too much because I don't want to write a check that, you know, might bounce a couple times, but it's going to cash eventually. You just got to take it back. Take it back in there, bruh. But yeah, I think that channel over there is definitely not something that we forgot about. But it is sitting over there like a dusty.
Man, I'm telling you.
Dusty.
I feel like that motherfucker, like when they went and saw Sentinel Prime, he was just cooking over that joint, that he came alive and killed everybody. That's what's about to happen.
Yeah. And look, y'all, we actually
don't let us take you out of your weekend recap, though. We was talking about Sonny being in swim class. I'm asking you a question that I would ask any first-time dad that did the swim class, because I did it.
And I don't know if I said my Sonny B turned 6 months.
She did. We celebrated her birthday last pod.
Okay.
So on the heels of that, how did you feel in the class? Was you nervous? Did you feel like, were you like, I just remember my first class with Crew, and I was excited for him, but I was y'all like nervous, because I know you got to dunk him, even though y'all class was a way better first class to me than mine.
The difference between me and Terrell is like, I wasn't in the water. Terrell gets in the water with his son Crew. Mm-hmm. Me and Sonny, I'm not getting in the water because A-Train, her mom is a lot better with her in the bath. Ani can take a cup of water and just dump it right on her head. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like Sonny would be like, you know, okay, cool. Just like she was in the drink. I feel like when I do stuff, she has this certain audacity. Like, she act like, you know, I'm like, girl, your mom does this all the time and you're reacting different. So I said, I'm not about to be the one in the pool with her. And I'm like, okay, I'm about to dunk you. She gonna be like, nah, she's way more comfortable with her mom. And I feel like, bro, you was there. It was very clear, like, A-Train is a fish. So her in that water, I had no fear at all, bro.
A-Train could just legit, I never call her A-Train, I call her Anna. So it's funny me saying A-Train, pod shit. But she can,
I never say Ani. A-Train was like, you said my name on
you just said it again, though.
Well,
it's like if your name is Terrance on the podcast, but let's say your real name was Bradshaw. And let's say on the overnight when you had A-Train, she was like, Brad. You know what I'm saying? And then people be like, why the fuck did she just call him that?
Why she just called T-Mac Brad? Yeah. You know him by his alias, nigga. That's his real name.
This nigga Gunner's name is Sergio.
She just called Meatloaf Phil.
Yeah, why the fuck
think his real name Meatloaf, nigga?
A-Train can low-key just rent out a pool and...
100%.
Because she legit was an instructor before.
And I think told the lady, I'm an instructor, but I'm going to follow your...
Oh, hell, that's the pressure of a lifetime for the instructor.
I told her that lady didn't give a fuck. Okay, bet. Well, let me show you what I do every day. Give me your baby.
Hey, we had a dope weekend, though, man. I got Crew outside a lot this weekend. And it's been my mission to put that boy in the sun and get him in nature and outside and dirt and rocks. And something, y'all, that I'll be transparent about in my parenting journey. I think when Crew was born, he had all of these like scares in the beginning. It kind of made me kind of like, oh shit, about everything, right? From the beginning of his life. But I'm getting to the point now where I feel like I'm going to do less be carefuls. I tell Crew to be careful too much. And I feel like that's something that I want to stop because I don't want him to be less of an adventurer, or I don't want him to turn into somebody that's like afraid to try things or afraid to jump out and like just say fuck it and do it, because your whole childhood you're being told be careful, oh watch your step, oh you're gonna fall. Like, yo, maybe he should get a bump and bruise and fucking scrape. You know
I definitely can agree with that. I'm doing that.
I've been taking him outside. I've been letting him run. I've been letting him explore. Like, we figuring out rocks. I'm just don't want him to get to that badass age, because I'm not gonna lie, he picked up this real nice size rock and I said, if it was in your brain to just chuck that motherfucker,
throw that joint, and he gonna get that in his brain after a while.
Everything we around right now, I'm like, all right, bet, let's drop it. And to be honest, spending more time with crew outside make me feel like I need to. It gives me something.
You
too.
more outside.
Yeah, bro. I don't see it enough of the sun. I'm starting to realize you ever be sitting there and then all of a sudden it's like 5.
Yeah,
and you're like, damn.
You're getting out in the sun, but you're just too busy, like not like taking it in. I be outside, but like I'm always my mind. Sometimes, y'all, I gotta tell myself like, damn, you need to be enjoying this. Like if you got your fam over, you ever feel like some of y'all can be like me, where if you have your fam over, let's say you hosting, you trying to get the plates, you trying to get the food, you trying to make sure this clean. Oh, what you need that? Oh, you need napkin? You can't even sit and chill with your company because you so on 10 about this event that when the event ends, that's when you chill. Yeah. And now you're dolo. And now you start telling yourself about little pieces of the event that you witnessed, but you weren't a part of it. You just witnessed it. Because while you was getting the ice, that's when they was playing that game. But you was running upstairs to do this because you was a part of the event thing. So like if you like me, somebody's gonna relate to that. Yeah. You gotta tell yourself, yo, go it. F this, be a part of your event, because when it's over with, you're gonna wish that you was more a part of this instead of doing all of your little.
That's such a randomly placed but very good like thought, because I do that when I have y'all over. Sometimes it's like, let me go and make sure we got this. Let me run over here, and you are just like kind of missing out.
You missed the whole event, and you don't feel it until after. After you like, damn.
Sonny's birthday party, I felt like I didn't even get to like be with her.
Yeah.
I'm so worried about the food. I'm so worried about this and that I'm like,
what's next?
Damn, I'm watching, oh, such and such got her. Oh, they feeding her. Damn, I ain't even get to spend no time with her. That's why I was purposeful about this past Sunday. We all got together. Terrance and them hosted, which is probably why he's saying this. And got to spend more time with the girl.
Nah, yeah, man. Definitely in a space in my life, y'all, believe it or not, where I'm starting to look at things from more of a bird's eye view. And that don't mean nothing but just, you know, you get older, and the older you get, the higher in the sky you get. I always put the eagle emojis. Niggas think that it's about the Philadelphia Eagles. It's not, y'all. I love the animal eagle because of the heights that it reaches and how dangerous it is. And, like, it's respect. You know, if an eagle lands next to a pigeon, the respect is right there on sight. But the respect is definitely there between the pigeon and the eagle. The pigeon's getting the shit. The pigeon is looking to get shit that's falling off these tables. Hopefully we get some shit. Hey, this motherfucker might give me some bread. I might luck up. An eagle's not thinking about any type of luck besides, you know, where I might search. Like, everything is hinged on my skill. You know, I'm going to go to the place. I'm not thinking, I hope I get lucky when I'm diving in this water. Nah, I'm trusting my instincts. I'm going to come out of this water with the fish, and if not, that's where I start thinking. A pigeon is thinking before the bread hit the ground, he's already kind of like, what the fuck? An eagle don't think that until he strike and miss and be like, what the fuck? That don't happen. Because I'm a killer. I strike and land.
Oh, that's such a...
That's the difference between an eagle and a pigeon. That's why I love the animal, bro.
Let me ask you this. Before we even get any topic, this is just some random shit that I just randomly thought of. You somebody that I would say is pretty successful. You're somebody that people will look at and say, yo...
What is he saying?
No, listen for real. Some people will look at this and say, yo, you got a dope podcast. We're not like getting hundreds of thousands of views type shit. We get our normal 25, 20, 23, 22, sometimes 18 on a slow week. But you got a dope life so far as what it looked like. Great girl, great daughter, great. It seemed like the nigga could just live and listen to music, tweet, and wake up whenever you want. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got to worry about getting drug tested tomorrow. So he can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't got to worry about, like, certain things that people that, like, going to work type shit worry about. But with that said, it's shit that still stress you out. It's shit that still, like, what would you say if somebody said, what is some shit that keep you up? Like, what is some shit that you stress? What's your stress? Because everybody see the highlights, but people don't know. You could be, yo, I want to get smarter in this. You know, you working on stuff, or you thinking about, I'm worried about my future of whatever. What would you say if somebody asked you some shit like that?
I feel like what we doing now is dope and sustainable, but nobody in the world is doing something that even the football players, they like, you ask him, yo, you in the NFL, you got this, you got that. What is your stress? They probably stressing about what's next. And I think my stress is the same stress that all of y'all have, which is It's what's next. Like, what do we do after we do this? Because we all know that, like, this doesn't last. This doesn't have the long-lasting legs. Like, you know, it's being real. It's being realistic about, like, what you doing now. And I think when I say that, y'all, I just mean me and Terrell not doing, like, an Oprah show. We're not doing, like, a Breakfast Club. We're not doing something that is, you know, gonna keep up with, you know, we run the risk of not keeping up with just the world because you get older, shows start and end, and that's what you gotta know. It's not about you being on one show forever. It's about you keeping involvement in all the good shows. Like, look at Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon can go from a Wild 'N Out to America's Got Talent, but he started at the Nick Cannon show. He wasn't worried about the Nick Cannon show going for 25 years and growing old with the Nick Cannon show. He just needed to take what he learned from the Nick Cannon show and evolve it, because we still get pieces of the Nick Cannon show in everything that he do.
And he still has Wild 'N Out, but he can't just live on that.
Yeah.
He had to start. And look, now you see he got his own shit he trying to do on YouTube. So even somebody like that is still always reinventing. That is a good thing. I'm not gonna cut you. I'm gonna let you finish though.
I think the best thing about where I am in this point in my life is you looking at this big ass blank canvas over here, and it's almost like you started this painting and you got this dope part of it down here. You ever put a puzzle together or a painting and you like, damn, this part looks so dope? Or like any project, you like, damn, I just love this part of it, but like the rest of it just don't match this. I feel like the part that I'm at in my life right now is I'm like, yo, you live your life to do dope shit, but you got to keep doing dope shit. You fuck around and have a kid, and those thoughts start advancing because you like, damn, like, shorty needs, I got to match Sonny's fly. You a baby. So low-key, your fly level is 100. People see you and they go, oh my God. I got to low-key match. I feel like I got to match that, which just means like, I was telling, hey, you could wake up and everything that you do, well, I can't put it on her, but I was like, the things you do and the way you look at it versus the way I look at shit is just different now. Yeah. And I mean that in a way where it's like a provider mode. But in this context, I just feel like an artist that has opportunity. You know what I mean? Like me and Terrell's opportunity with what we doing right now, we don't want to end. I don't want y'all to think that we trying to like end anything. We just saying that things end and other things begin.
No, yeah. Because remember, I was asking you about like what stressed you, and that's what got you here. So it's very apparent without you having to say
what's next is what stresses me.
This is what's stressing me out, or this is what keeps me up at night. Yeah, you just went right into it.
Just what's next. I'm not gonna tell y'all shit like my Verizon. Okay, bet I'll give y'all some insight into my fucking life. My Verizon phone bill and my Verizon cable bill are not on the same bill. That's what the motherfuckers sold me on, though. One bill. One of you motherfuckers sold me that Verizon.
So what you mean? When you got a bill for cable and then a bill for...
Look, we got the Wi-Fi. But I'm not paying for cable, but I got Verizon Fios internet.
Okay.
Right? But I also have Verizon phone service. I got Verizon. You know? I'm supposed to have my cable bill and my cell phone bill all come on one number, and I just pay it. You know? All be one. When I asked the lady after I got cable, or after I got Verizon, she said, I don't know who told you that. We do not do that. I said, ma'am, no. When I signed up, they said that y'all do shit. You're going to have to call. You're going to have to talk to them. What's the stress in my life?
That's the worst shit.
I have to pay 2 Verizon bills, but they only have one little service. So they'll say, your Verizon bill is past due. I'm like, what you talking about? I just paid my Verizon. Oh, it's the other one. Then when I pay that one, they say, your Verizon bill is due. What you talking about? I just paid that. That's a stress in my life that's very mini.
Nah, but I feel like the stress you said is the paramount one for sure.
What would you say? I mean, and that's just, Terrell, you know that's one of...
I feel like we have the same stress. Yeah. And I guess just to expound on what you talking about, right? Because... Not even just trying. I don't even know why I brought this up. It was just something that I thought of it.
You got a therapist fit on right now anyway. You look like a nigga that's a trap therapist, boy.
Yeah, you look like somebody from...
Nigga dressed like an eraser. Fuck out of here, boy. Nigga dressed like the bottom of a pencil.
You dressed like Wyatt from Ozark, boy. You look like you good with a boat. You look like you for sure know what you doing. Hey, you're going to have to use different pliers.
Y'all know I wore this outfit my first time at the Space Needle. I got those pics that's getting ready to hit the ground.
Space Needle. You look like Jamie Foxx before he became Electro.
You look like You look like the Sandman, boy. You look like the sand that he turned into. Nigga's arms match his shirt. They gonna say you got a Yeezy C's, and they always say Terrell look fresh off of Yeezy.
The last time I wore this shirt was when, Terrance?
Make me new again. Head ass boy.
Okay, boy, you like you built the piano. You like you set up out there.
Set up for
Getting it up in.
Set up for the Jesus is King joints.
You're like a nigga that be walking with a big ass roll of tape. This is actually, y'all, if you ever looking for the cinematographer on set,
here's what
it's a motherfucker that's dressed just like this. T-shirt, but with a vest that got hella pockets. All he would need is
he got a viewfinder right here.
Viewfinder, yep. What was I saying, Terrance?
You was about
asking
your
me about the
stresses.
stress shit. I would say for me, I think as a content creator, your stress isn't, you don't have the job security that you have when you work a real job. You know, as a content creator, you don't feel like, oh, there's certain things that you just don't do. I never like really clock out, but I also never really clock in. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a weird,
that's the entrepreneur life.
it's the weird entrepreneur thing that I used to hate to hear people talk about, but now I kind of get it. Cause like,
and you really mean that mentally more than you mean physically.
I really mean it mentally more than physically. Cause physically,
you
the
never
person
clock
with
in.
the person with the 9 to 5 is going to outwork you. Come on, bro. I come from the life. I come from 12-hour shifts.
Yeah.
So I look at even sometimes what I do now, like I ain't really do shit this week.
You know what it was like hitting punch in and hitting punch out. It felt like clock the numbers.
Yeah.
Like it felt like printing your own little P&L. And then for the day, you know, I just made money because I know I pushed that motherfucking button blue and then I pushed it red. You know what I mean? Like punch in, out, money
In,
made.
out, yep.
Like,
And so for me,
content creators not like that.
that's the thing about that is when you clock out, you can now say, unless you salary, shout out to all of my salaried employees that got to go home, check their email, respond to people. You live a hellish life.
Hell life.
And you do an important job, but don't let these motherfuckers take advantage of you.
And it ain't nothing like getting paid hourly, because that salary life, knowing what's coming every week, you know your 245.3 is coming.
Hey, but you know what? That is a dope life.
You know?
Because you also can work less it's like a tug and pull. What I was gonna say though is most people when they get off work, they can just detach and say, fuck all of this bullshit until the next day. You get to kind of like release from it for a little while. With this, it feel like you always could think of the next thing you could do or what you should be doing. And it's real easy to let it stress you out because you don't really have nobody to, blame but yourself.
And you know what they don't talk about when you're in a relationship, right? I would never say that A-Train herself stresses me out, because she don't. A-Train is literally the love of my life. But like, what does stress me out is what I want to do for A-Train. And you're an entrepreneur.
Oh yeah.
And
you gotta go get it.
The guy that works every day and clocks in, you have the same stress as me wanting to do for your lady. But yours is different because people with a job could use their job as a good little... Your job is like sometimes there as a wall in between what your plan is. You know?
Uh-huh.
The job is there in front of your girl. So your girl's like, he gotta work. And then you're like, hey, you trying to go to the movies? Hey, you trying to go to the, this? And your girl's like, look at him planning outside of his life for me. When you're an entrepreneur, your girl says, so what's on the schedule today? And you say, damn, I don't know. I gotta figure that out.
Yeah.
I don't know. It could be
anything. It depends though, because sometimes you do have a schedule, but sometimes
you have a schedule. Sometimes you don't. But the reason why I say that is most entrepreneurs know if you're in a relationship and your partner wakes up and says, so what are you doing today? Sometimes you know, and sometimes, a lot of times you be like, I don't know yet. And guess what? That's when your girl say stuff like, what, Terrell? Oh, okay, bet. Well, look, let me know what you gotta do, but I'm trying to go to Marshall's.
And it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, for sure. But bro, I stay away from that, bro. I try to plan as much as possible.
But that's what I'm saying. As an entrepreneur, you could only plan but so much before you get to that point. And I swear that's a stressor that I feel like I ain't really have that in my life when I worked. Because I had the benefit of saying, well, when I get off,
I'm going to be,
I'm going to probably do this.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be like, oh, you know what? You got to work. Now, your girl, when you're an entrepreneur, basically what I'm saying, you have to over-communicate. You got to communicate a lot more, bro, because if you want to be in a relationship, you are going to be with somebody who's saying, okay, bet. If you have time, I'd like that.
Mm-hmm.
And if not, I get that. That's the life of an entrepreneur. But if you taking time, entrepreneur, it better be good quality time. So I'm sure you've taken time away from G that was bullshit that she saw.
100%.
Like, I gotta work.
With you.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta work today. Me and Terrell go over that joint and do nothing.
Early crew days. She in that joint with the baby. Like,
say, okay,
bro,
so how was the video? Oh, we ended up not even doing it. He
ended
didn't drop. So you didn't bring your ass back. All right.
But you know what? I did want to say this, bro. This is the crux of the conversation. I was going to say, because I wanted to just be us talking about this. What I was going to say, because we was talking about the stress shit. The one thing about what we do, y'all, to me that stressed me out, like for real, is the fact that it's certain shit that I think about, like you said, like, we're not going to be able to do this forever. So you got to have the...
You need the stress.
You gotta think. No, you have to think about what's next, because think about it, y'all. Like, I can't even afford, like, let's say I get into let's say we go down the harbor, I get in a fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
I could win the fight, but let's say a nigga black my eye. Let's say you coming in the garage door, I didn't know you was coming in. I'm going to open, you open, boom, hit me in the face, split my whole shit.
You could afford
the job I do. Like what we do, I gotta get on camera every week. I'm gonna have to explain to these motherfuckers.
You gotta have to tell them I got a bandage on my eye. I had to drink on my nose last week. I felt like I don't know if anybody saw that.
Go back and look at the we've been doing this for a long time, y'all. And what's funny about it, go back and look at the story of Adi Don reaction. I'm gonna put a clip of it right here. This motherfucker literally had gotten a car accident earlier that day or the day before.
Mm-hmm.
Airbag came out. Boom. Nigga was going over 50, I think.
I wasn't going over 50.
He was bloody after that joint. That was a crazy day, but guess what? The nigga Drake the nigga Pusha T just responded. That's why
I would never forget calling my dad and being like, hey, yo, I don't know how to say this, but I got in an accident. I just got an accident, like a mini accident. He was like, oh, damn, for real? Somebody like hit you? And I was like, yeah, I kind of hit this lady. I was like, my airbags came out. The nigga just literally just hung up. Stay right there. The nigga saw that nigga in like 2 minutes. That's all in like 2 minutes.
Come on, you got a 6-month though. But imagine that phone call, bro. You there?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a Fendi. It's a little Fendi. Well, my airbags came out.
Oh yeah, you might be hurt. I'm on the way. Man,
and where is he at?
Then we had that conversation. Then we had that conversation about flying.
See, you show up with all the wrong bad shit.
That takes me back to the conversation we had about the flying with your abs. I'll be right there.
What you mean flying with your abs?
Remember we had that conversation a couple pods ago?
For them to not know what you're talking about is probably crazy.
These motherfuckers was there. You either fly with your core strength, or you can
be invisible with your...
Hold your breath and stop time.
Okay.
Bitch ass nigga don't even watch his own podcast after it posts. This nigga Terrance.
You hold your breath and start thinking about a nigga. And the time stop and you think, you stupid ass nigga. You stupid motherfucker think I'm gonna believe that. But you really like this the whole time?
And nothing's happening.
The whole time they like that?
The reason why I say all of that, y'all, is because me and Terrance are entrepreneurs, but we not like the niggas that is sitting in front of you with they're millionaires. They're fucking... Like, entrepreneurship get a bad rep because there's always rich niggas that
don't explain what they do.
Don't explain all the way what they do, or they scamming, or, you know what I'm saying, or they just don't really tell you.
I got a lot of cars.
But it's a lot more entrepreneurs, like a motherfucker that own a... It's a lot more people, like a nigga that might own a... He might own a light sign business, like my man Jason. You're an entrepreneur. You could relate to... I don't want it to come off like the shit we saying is like from an untangible level. Like we some super balling niggas.
No, fuck no.
Hell no.
So there was a big shakedown in LA that happened. I feel like we've been seeing this happen so often it seems like a hip hop. But there was a big shakedown in LA where a couple artists and a guy named Big U, who was a former gang leader, but he's really like a community leader in LA, mostly.
say what he really is, man.
That is
Rolling
what he
60s,
is on paper, man.
Rolling 60s Crips. I think Big U. I think you. I think Nick.
Entertainment, rolling 60s. Yeah.
Yeah.
You go to LA. You get your shit snatched.
Now go ahead and say what happened to the community leader that you trying to say. Then you gonna follow up and say, well, he was actually taken to jail on charges of.
He was taken
That don't sound like
jail,
a community leader.
But you see, that's why you got to open up with saying he was a philanthropist and author. He was taken to jail for writing. Oh shit! He was a community leader. He served his community, and he has done a lot of great things in the community of Crenshaw in California. So he got arrested on RICO charges. Speculation, allegations. You see, I'm not trying to put nothing on anybody's jacket without. But there are allegations of extortion, allegations of murder and conspiracy. And the main reason why we want to talk about this, y'all, for real, is the fact that a lot of the RICO and charges have come off the backs of, like, things that they didn't used to. A lot of messiness. Specifically talking about podcasts. Shows like Adam22's NoJumper joint.
Mm-hmm. DJ Vlad. The main two.
DJ Vlad. Just to give y'all the skinny on it. I remember when I used to see like extortion, I used to be like, what the fuck are they talking about? Like, what the hell does that even mean? Like, what is he doing? And basically what he's doing is like or what he's being accused of is, as the leader out there, he makes shit shake. And like his word is bond as the big homie out there. But it seemed like the operation that's going on is, if I go out there and I haven't checked in with bruh, which means I haven't said, yo, I need, let's say I'm a rapper and I say, yo, we getting ready to perform at Crypto, random. I'm gonna need some protection. Like, I just need y'all to know I'm gonna be out there, because, you know, gangs are crazy out there. And I ain't trying to get caught up in no mix. I ain't trying to get robbed. I ain't trying to get nothing. You hit him up, he gonna say, oh, all right, yeah, bet. You know, of course, you know, we got you. For sure. Hope the show is good, and you know, send me that. And yeah, you'll be good. Bet. So to get away from doing that, niggas just go to LA and don't say shit. You don't say anything. You basically, the operation that he being accused of running is, he gonna have his niggas come out there and find you. Right? Take Terrell chain. Give me this chain, nigga. Fuck you. Pussy. And they gonna say, probably they group who did it, because they gonna let you know who taking your shit, because you gonna need to know. Why do you need to know? Oh, I just got my shit snatched by these dudes. Oh, okay, you need to call their leader. Who is this guy? Big U. Big U gonna say, damn, bruh, got your chain? Why you ain't check in? Man, I'm out there, Jay. I thought I was gonna be quick. Oh yeah, you thought you was gonna be quick, huh, nigga?
And it's one of them. Yeah, you see, but you know, I would have had you if you would have called me.
You'd have called me. And now, guess what? Now I gotta stop what I'm doing and go get your chain from this little nigga, right? That nigga sitting with your chain probably right there. So since I gotta do that, you gotta give me 50 grand for it back. Bet.
And if I'm Draymond Green,
if I'm a baller, I'm going to pay it, or I'm going to take the L, and either way, he came up.
Either way, yeah. So either I'm going to have your shit.
Right. Or and guess what? That conversation still going to end with, all right, bet, next time I come out there, we good money. And that is what you call extortion. Extortion is me knowing Terrell is coming to LA and taking his chain and then telling Terrell, I can get your chain back for you. You just got to give me $20K.
Right.
Because I'm doing that for you. It's a favor. And I'll make sure niggas don't fuck with you when you come back out here. Because that wasn't cool.
And now we got a relationship.
And now we have a relationship.
It's mob shit. It's just like, and
this is mob
this
shit.
is what he's being accused of. We're not saying that this is actually happening. We have all, but honestly, if you kind of been around, you kind of have heard about artists going to LA.
One thing
we just saw what happened with P&B Rock. We know what happened with Pop Smoke. Not putting that on Big U and them, but
I feel like we need to go that way.
We just saw what happened with Pop Smoke. We saw what happened with P&B Rock. We know about artists going to LA and getting hemmed up by people out there, getting infractioned and then sometimes losing their life.
Yep.
So this is just what it looked like. But it is mob shit. It's like Godfather shit.
Yeah.
Damn, what happened to your daughter? And you want me to do something about it? Bet. I'm going to take care of it for you. but we gonna need a favor, and one day I'm gonna come to you, and you better make good on my favor.
And it's like, okay, I'm gonna make good. Whole T, he was the one who did some shit to your daughter.
I was the one that got your daughter because I knew I was gonna need you.
Yeah.
And I knew you would come to me if some shit went down because that's the system.
Yeah.
So
And
it's a big takedown.
On a street level, it don't look as bad as it does on a civilian level. On a street level, it makes sense. You out in a place where you don't know anybody and you get robbed, you should pay the respect. That's what you pay. That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you pay the fee. Because I'm going to be out here.
Charge them hoes a fee.
Not that. And you paying your respects.
Right.
If you're going to go to Detroit, if you're going to go to the D, you know who you got to hit.
Trick.
And you're going to have to slide him something. That's how that nigga's the king out there. You're going to be sliding money to the dudes or guess what? You're going to be going head up with them niggas if you too loud. If you too loud, hey, I'm Trey Young. And I'm going to go to Detroit. I'm not even from there, but we're going to go to the hottest spot in Detroit for my B-Day bash. We're going to try to rob you and your niggas if I'm in Detroit.
Yeah. You check in. The whole check
We thinking you bringing money, and that's what we do. We rob. In LA, they rob. You got something. Like, they're going to try to rob you if you got something. So if you're going to be hot and you don't pay that respect.
So this is, okay, cool, so we get it. This is what you and them are accused of. Who all went to jail?
And then murder, of course.
Oh.
Because think about, like, people brought up the Nipsey Hussle situation and just how when there's bad blood, knowing that you are at the top of that tree, it's very easy to say that you could be responsible for a lot. And him being brought up on a RICO case
that involves taking advantage of artists and murder and all of that stuff. I've seen some of the videos going around. That was crazy. I don't normally read paperwork like that. You know what I'm saying? But somebody said, look in the paperwork and all you see is DJ Vlad and
yeah, you see
Adam
a lot
22.
of that.
And I was thinking, damn, I didn't realize how much, like, of course, it's kind of like one of those duh moments, but like seeing it on paper was shocking to see them citing podcasts and basically thanking almost niggas for even saying on the podcast, and guess what? He's a affiliated that member. He says to such and such at 38 seconds of the pod. I'm like, damn. They're using that shit like law.
And you can only say that it's the dude who's talking is the idiot. That's it. Mm-hmm. You took your opportunity on these platforms to talk about street shit. And as much as we could kill Adam 22, sorry. As much as we can kill these podcast platform artists, it's like you can only kill the artist for going up there and
running their damn mouth.
Running your mouth. And you know what? Because they ain't pick up Adam. They picked you up.
Yeah. And it's something that I hate to see. I hate to see Adam and Vlad and them. Y'all basically send these niggas to jail. And you're right. It's on them. So I'm not absolving them of any credit. Because I tweeted and said that I feel like NoJumper and DJ Vlad are like prison pipelines.
Yeah.
Even not absolving the niggas that go up there because at the end of the day, like you said, y'all go up there and run y'all mouth about the stuff y'all got going on that you know you can get hemmed up for. At this point, especially 2025, it's y'all fault.
Yeah.
I just also hate to see that they legit monetizing all the way up to this shit. You got these niggas coming up here giving their stories. Then they go down and you right back online. They doing like an Avengers, them, act, this person, y'all all getting together to talk about it. It just feels very like, I just hate it. I mean, it's no point being a dead horse because you know what everybody gonna say? They shouldn't go up there and run in their mouth. And I feel like two things can be true. I feel like niggas are going up there running their mouth about shit that they shouldn't even be doing in the first place. Should be trying to live their life right, XYZ. We can say that. But at the same time, these motherfuckers are funneling niggas to jail and monetizing it. And we just watch this shit happen.
Yeah.
We just be watching it. Like, I mean, we've been talking about Adam 22 and Vlad for years. And people keep going up there. That's why it's kind of like nobody's really going to have sympathy for the niggas that go up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I think we need to recognize that Adam 22 and VladTV are a part of the system. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They're a part of the bad that's permanent. Like, you know how you look at the carry out that's on the corner of every joint in the hood. You look at the little cash and check, little small places that seem to be in every hood, and we just attribute that like, oh, if this is here, this is the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this is the ghetto.
Nah, yeah, you can feel it.
Adam22 and VladTV have now become a part of what's bad in our community. And I don't mean that in a way of like a bad TV show we watch. Like, oh, Power is bad for the community because all it is them selling drugs. That's not what I'm saying. I mean, like, they are legit a part of the problem. They gonna have you come on your show. I want y'all to imagine me and Terrell had somebody on this podcast and we was like, yo, we heard you was beefing with Blue. You and Blue still beef? I mean, we don't really beef anymore, but that's because he a bitch. Whoa, that's crazy that you just said that.
Look, I'm looking at the camera.
Right.
Really?
We have Blue on the podcast next week, and Blue say, if I'm a bitch, prove it. And we say, whoa, next week, the nigga we had on our podcast kills Blue. And then we go and put the video up.
Blue's last interview.
Blue last joint. Like, you could see the clownery by us if we did it because all of us look the same. By them, sometimes I feel like we be so blind to it because we still blind to the Chinese man and what he doing in our hood. We still think he just selling us wings.
You think he's still Jess?
He pimping y'all, and y'all don't see it because he don't look like y'all, but he ain't something you falling for. He's a part of it. Like, he's sending you niggas, and like the niggas are coming in, y'all talking, and he's sending you back out, and you feeding him. The same way the Chinese man gave bruh the 5-piece wing and fries, and he don't really care about y'all street violence.
And he not feeding that to his family. He's
No.
only feeding that bullshit to you.
And guess what? When they shooting outside his store, he closed that door. If you was running from your ops and you ran to that nigga door like, hey, let me back there, he gonna
That
close
you done
his
bought
door.
hella chicken and fries from. He will lock that motherfucker and
Lock
keep
the
you
door.
outside.
And that is what is a part of our culture. That ain't something we watch that's bad for us. That is something that we exist and live around, and we won't find out a lot of times until the very last minute that, damn, that part was a part of the whole play of this shit.
Yeah.
You thought it was the cracks, rocks, the crackheads, the corners, your boys, your men, and you didn't attribute certain things that took you down. Back in the day, it was niggas' cell phones. That's why they say you ain't got 100 years because you put a cell phone in your pocket. You counted off everything. But it was something that you didn't think. You didn't know they was putting cameras up, and you didn't know that they could track your phone yet. Until you find out. Show up, leave your phone here. Show up
Niggas
with
gotta go down for other niggas to learn what not to do.
Right, and you seeing right now, niggas are learning the hard way. This podcasting shit. Oh, that shit, even Big U learning. What podcast did Big U get up on and talk on? No, nobody.
He said they were whack a couple of times, but they always kept it cordial because...
But what I'm saying is you not going down for a podcast even you did. You going down for a podcast that now somebody under you done went and said some shit.
Oh, shit,
Like,
yeah, you're right,
He didn't have his cell phone on him. The nigga was running his fucking mouth on a podcast. And y'all, what did they used to say about like running your mouth when you're not supposed to? Like it's snitching. But this is like something else. Are they gonna have a new term for this? Like, cause
technically you're not telling.
Technically you're not snitching,
but you on a pod, and that's the thing that and we going back to. I feel like it was a beautiful point about the chicken man in the neighborhood, the motherfucker that run the carry out.
Yeah.
And how we compare that to Adam22 and Vlad because they entice these young street rappers that have nothing that you could get on our platform and talk your shit about what you got going on. Cause they're investing in like some of these people, bro. I don't think I would have ever heard from because I'm not in LA. And it's just like a world that I would never find tangible unless this artist was to blow for real. But I could go watch him on NoJumper because obviously he beefing with this motherfucker, or they gonna talk about it's just real low tier street shit normally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And people look up to getting on that platform. You could probably go out the city right now, and there's gonna be some young niggas out there that would love for their little squad to get up on NoJumper.
Hell yeah.
Even people out in the DMV that have buzz now like a KP to Skywalker, I wouldn't want you to go to those platforms.
Yeah, nah.
Just stay away, bro. Do the hometown joints.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or somebody just sit with Nucci. Or just do some shit out here.
Because we don't know if they for us or not based on the shit that happens outside of it. Like,
and you know what, Terrance? I don't want this to come off like we trying to defend street niggas. Like, niggas be doing stuff in the street that they shouldn't. We said at the top, I'm just going to bring that back into the fold.
That's very true.
That these niggas shouldn't even be going to these spaces. We just more so referring to the other ill in it. You know what I'm saying? It's because two things can be wrong at once.
And it's because we, believe it or not, me and Terrell talking about the love that we seem to be having for certain places that we have a mystery on if they have the love back for us. Like Terrell saying, you know, a situation where there's some dudes in the DMV that I'm sure out here, or even in your hood, that would love to go on NoJumper. There's still a love for this thing, even though there's been like some play in his past. Like, it made me think about, like, I want y'all to think about Kendrick Lamar in the Is It Not Like Us video? Is it Tams? Pull up at Tams, that spot.
Mm-hmm.
Remember we found out it wasn't black owned. It was like owned by somebody else. I don't think it's white owned or whatever.
Maybe probably Hispanics, especially LA.
Probably LA, but this the thing. Nobody was saying that they take advantage of people anyway. Nobody was saying that about them. It's just when people found out that they weren't black owned, it was like, yo, this is not like us, you know? So like, we've seen so many times in hoods, like Kendrick Lamar will talk about, where people, that's always been their message. Y'all not like us, but we gonna sell to you. But they always understood that there was a difference. That's why when people looked at that, they was like, and you know, of course, people came out and talked about the reputation that Tams has out there, and that, you know, they've been for the people, and that it's all good money. Right. It's not, you know, but if you ask a nigga like me, I think it'd be more noble for you to pull up to, like, I mean, y'all gonna say whatever, but like, if imagine he put up to a Marathon Burger, even though that's not where you was going when you was growing up. The eyeballs, where did they go? How many eyeballs went to Tams because of what you said on the song? But and do he fuck with her? You know what I'm saying? Like,
but Kendrick been, and the thing about it that it presents the duality in our community is Kendrick been rapping about going to Tams for years,
for a long time.
Like, even on the new record, it was Mr. What Mr. Park it off at Tams, Mr. Get up on your man, whatever he said in that joint. I think when I think Ken, that's why when it comes to like Not Like Us, it was really in LA, it was some LA shit. 100. It was, y'all,
and I don't want
Not Like Us, because you're right though. And the reason why only my response to what you're saying, because you're right, is the fact that they look at Tams like, oh shit. This is where we pull up.
That's where we go and get our wings. But if I'm not from here, I'm saying, the Chinese man, where y'all get the wings from, is he cool? Like, or is he, like we talk about, the reason why I bring up a Marathon Burger is when Nip and them was young, they talk about how they got kicked out of a lot of establishments just because of who they were and had to go and buy a lot of them businesses that they bought so that they bought their respect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, we got rich and we still going to bruh who didn't even give a fuck about us. But since he's here, it's the same thing about like Vlad and Adam 22. Do you think they give a fuck about you because you pulling up, or you're pulling up and they have more work to, you know what I'm saying? But you got this frozen idea that the nigga handed you a sub, he fuck with you.
Right.
And he smiling in your face. Nah, give me my money and you get the fuck out of here before your homeboys come in here. Don't bring none of that shit my way.
Nah, yeah.
But if you're gonna come do for me,
but it depends on.
Yeah,
for sure. I'm with you. Because Foolie's Carry Out is my childhood. Crane Highway, Foolie's Carry Out.
Yeah,
that's my childhood.
Yeah.
I just rode past the Jerry Yums the other day, and I said, look at that motherfucking Jerry Yums.
And look, you loving them motherfuckers, they don't love you back.
I don't really want to get too deep.
But definitely a good, we do want to get a little deep because
go deep.
The rabbit hole goes deep. I can go further, I promise.
Yeah, 100%. You Malibu's most.
Yeah. But like 100%, y'all. I feel like the bad thing about all of this is the fact that like a lot of this stuff is heavily tangible for our youth. An 18-year-old can go and look at all of the information that I looked up. And to me, that's dangerous because we were young and I feel like the street shit we were able to hide from it.
Yeah.
Like your parents were able to like parental control their way out of shit. And like me and A-Train always talk about E-Bombs world and like how you went to certain sites and be like, yo, y'all know on this site, you could watch somebody get hit by a car. Mm-hmm. And it was like, damn, for real? Mm-hmm. But like now, we've gotten past seeing crazy events. Now I'm thinking like we got the youngins seeing shit like this. Seeing Thug go to jail for a RICO and then get out talking about, you know what I'm saying, two lamb trucks hopping out, what the fuck? I could go kill niggas and get off. You know what I'm saying? The danger in this case right here is the youth being able to get involved and if you beat the shit. Like now we got our youth not only knowing about the dangers that we can't control the youngins with the guns, but if they can now learn how to be a boss in the worst way, then we got our shit going the reverse way.
It's just tough to get that.
Didn't even practice it, but it sounded like I did it the rehearse way.
Terrance, hold on, wait. I want to respond to what you said because it's not easy to get that. I don't feel like we have I don't think children are seeing Thug get off on a RICO and thinking
not children, but
not children, but like the youth. I mean, I do think some street niggas do think that way, and I feel like some of the
you never thought a nigga could beat a RICO before the Thug shit. You always thought a nigga was toast on a RICO, but now look, is he?
Yeah, but they kind of Thug not free just because he beat the case. That nigga had some great shit go his way where they kind of fumbled the prosecution, I feel like.
100%, yeah.
There's no way he should have came home. It's low key kind of crazy that we got Dumb and Dumber and all of the shit that we get after. But biggest thing, man, people just need to stop running their mouth because this the thing. Street shit always gonna be there. Yeah. Everything is street shit will always be there. The issue is that if you're gonna do that to take care of your family, going to these damn podcasts, it's gonna do nothing good for you but land you right in jail. We'll just cap with this. I've heard for years about the extortion that happens in plenty parts of the U.S. And I don't like that it specifically happens to black celebrities. I hate the fact that if Bam Adebayo go to L.A. and they find out he throwing his birthday bash somewhere, he gets pressed. Tyler Herro, he cool. Nobody gonna press. They don't press like white folks. They don't press like, it be us. But then you want to come out and say, yo, you do it for the community. But it's like you extorting everybody else around the globe when they come here. It's not even safe for black folks to come here. It's safe for other people to come here. But the black folks got to come here and not get killed by white folks. They got to come here worried about y'all.
Right. They not
getting, saying? Like,
other races not getting robbed. They not checking in. Damn, we live a hellish life just for being black.
You already got to deal with racism.
I already got to deal with racism if I go to the upper side of shit.
Yo.
Then if I float too far down to the smaller side and I'm somebody, he probably got something. Let's rob him. No wonder niggas don't want to go out there. That's why when niggas be like, yo, I'm trying to go to LA. It's like, for what? You ain't got no money out, or you ain't got no money or mission out there. What we going for? I ain't trying to chill. That's what niggas prey on. These niggas thought they was going to come out here and chill. Yeah. All right, but we going to move forward a little bit. Me and Terrell know a little small thing or two about these two things, but this one particular thing has been very, very popular recently, and that's the hard launch. Hard launching your relationship means you're going to announce your relationship in a big but unmistakable way, and often on social media. Meaning you are going to come out with a big-ass sign at work when everybody walks in and says, me and Sarah are together. That's hard launch. That's, oh shit, we all walked in and
they telling us they're together?
Yeah. Or of course on social media, like we all know, a big thread, a big ass long reel.
Examples
of hard launches recently for celebrities, some of y'all might not know. Trinity Rodman and Ben Shelton. Trinity Rodman plays for the USA soccer team. And Ben Shelton, shout out to bruh, won me a lot of money this past couple opens. He's a tennis player. Also young, very, very, very great charismatic player. I actually really fuck with him. They just recently hard launched with a IG post. Tiger Woods and Vanessa Trump.
I just heard about that.
This past week just hard launched. Tiger Woods,
Love is in the air, I'm with her.
Love is in the air, and we're going to fuck all night. Okay, Tiger. And then, of course, the alleged Tiana Taylor and Aaron Pierre. Hard launching your relationship is something that has been very popularized in the last couple years because people seem to want to get away from the soft launch era, the era of, you know, kind of easing your way into it. Some people, I feel like,
and I was gonna tell you this, people are saying fuck it and we just gonna do this. And I think that's what inspired the hard launch. Like, you know what?
Let's just say it.
I'm not gonna think about this.
Uh-huh.
We together, you know?
I think a lot of upset sneaky links
Yeah.
may have also inspired what would evolve into a hard launch. Because a lot of launches early in the day was like drama. Like,
okay, yeah.
oh shit, these motherfuckers fucking. And I feel like we through evolution, and then you mix some good with some bad, and we get, oh wow, they're together.
Nah, yeah.
Think about what the news motherfuckers did. That was pre-hard launch for real. Remember they was fucking each other on the news, and everybody was like they both got fired, but then they end up that was their hard launch.
Oh, okay, yeah, you talking about that couple.
The two
but they
motherfuckers
hard
was-
launch was the drama.
They hard launched
Hard
off
launch
the
can
back of us getting fired together because I was with this joint, and we both cheated on our spouses.
Now, how do you feel about the hard launch? You personally?
I think hard launches are cool for I
Don't say nothing about the other one. Just talk
have
about.
done both.
Oh, okay.
I have hard launch. I have soft launch. I have been completely low key,
completely
not
ghost
saying
with it.
nothing. I've done pretty much all of them. I think it's cool. I think both people got to just agree on what y'all want to do, and then I feel like whatever worked best, y'all go with that. For me, I don't mind because I'm a content creator. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My life is in the hard launch. I hard launch something every week, so I'm good with it. But it all depends on like who you're dealing with, and if you want to introduce them to the pressure that may come with what you do. You know, like, because I'll tell you, me and Terrance live completely different lives.
Before
Terrance-
you get into that, because they already know this part, we're not getting into what.
Oh, you asked me? Okay,
Yeah.
cool, bet.
A soft launch, for those who are not really too familiar with a soft launch, because we already got into what a
okay.
hard launch was.
With you?
Soft launch in a relationship is when you subtly let your relationship slowly become a part of your public image. And that's a very important piece. The hard launch is making your relationship public immediate. You and Sarah could have walked around this office and just fuck buddied in the printer room this whole time, and you didn't have to put your little sign up when I walked in. But now I gotta reheat my Folgers because I
Okay.
told you congratulations. But a soft launch would be you saw them holding hands when they walked in. Did y'all see that? Not everybody did. A soft launch also is posting a post on social media with like a vague caption like my favorite view. And it's Shawty standing over there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah, sometimes it's just
soft
a
launch
hand,
is,
a nail, a
yeah.
foot. The ladies like to sometimes post.
you know how
Like
ladies
you walking the other way, or your hand, or
his
you
Paddock Philippe.
from across the table. They love her.
Yeah, they love his
Fellas,
his
how many
AP.
How many times have you ever had a crush on somebody, like on social media? Everybody, you know, everybody's been a young nigga before. You follow the IG baddie that you will never have a chance with. She's 5 years older than you, whatever, but you had a crush on her. Then you find out that she in a relationship type shit. It's always some type of either hard launch or soft.
Soft launch equals a hard unfollow. Hard launch equals a softer unfollow. And that is some social media rule shit for y'all.
Explain.
To understand this law. When man or woman, when somebody soft launches, when they start doing little shit like posting the wrist and the nail, that's when you can get out of here because you know what's coming. When motherfuckers in a relationship, things are about to change in this person's life. I'm gonna get out of here before this starts.
Yes. Almost
Feel
like
me?
when somebody get pregnant, and it's not that you don't want to, you don't care. It's
You
just
ca- yeah.
you feel like they may end up being a page about your baby, and I don't want to have to follow the baby.
I have to follow the baby.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get out of here because the soft launch, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Hard unfollow. Imagine we gonna keep it on baby and relationship. Hard launch your relationship or hard launch, hey y'all, I just had a baby. You're very less likely to just go, okay, I might just unfollow right now because now that I found this out. Because low key, you really haven't lost any, you didn't see it coming.
What if it's a girl that you know how the ladies lose hella followers when they go hard
Well,
launch?
now, this is my thing. Hard launching, you gonna lose followers. You going to. But we talking about the ones that are there for more than their dicks being hard.
Oh no, yeah, for sure.
Sorry to say keep it that way, but you know what I mean. Terrell, think about it. Even before I got with A-Train, I had to keep it 100 with her. I told her, I said, there's certain chicks that I follow on IG that, do I know them? No. But like, I don't follow them because I like the way that they look. Or I weren't only following them because that was a lie. I wasn't only following because I liked the way they look. I was following because I thought they was a dope person. You know what I mean? I wasn't a nigga that would follow girls on. You can go through my following right now. My following's public. I don't have joints in there that is like
Just ass.
vixen booty. What are you following? For?
If it's just visual.
Because my thing is like, what do I need to follow that joint?
So, hey, but look, I think most men, your ass don't follow it, but you see it.
I'm not saying I don't see it. That's why I
see
said.
it.
That's
Your
why
For
I said
You
it's nothing
page
wrong with.
Isn't all probably wheels and cranks and baby videos.
Nah, it probably ain't. But like that's why I said like people are human. They gonna do what the fuck they want. You know what I'm saying? Every situation just different though. But I do want to ask you this on the back of the hard launch and soft launch. Which would you prefer in 2025? What do you prefer now? If you and Gigi could do it again, and this don't mean you sharing G. This is you sharing you in a relationship. Would you subtly post G's nails, or would you just be like, just went to Cancun and it was a trip for tune? And it's you and her?
That is hilarious. Nah, if I could go back, man, I would do everything perfect. I feel like the way we rolled our relationship out is perfect. I love what we did just because when, like, I've told me and G story for a long time, but I'm a content creator and she not. So from the very beginning, it was like, I ain't even about to put the pressure of like what I do on you to now have to be this public person. And is Gigi super shy, not fun? Oh my God, hide me away? No. But I reserve the privacy of like my life. And I love the fact that I give what I want to give of it. And nobody's requiring or looking for that from me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Via what I do. Because believe it or not, we pretty much the same niggas we are online that we are. If you meet me, I'm the same nigga. Like we talk about our life for 30 minutes at the beginning of every pod, but there is a private life that I have.
And look.
And a lot of what we do is a job.
And they get that. Like, they know about your situation. We talking about the difference between the soft launching and whatever and what you prefer.
I had to give context for why I picked soft.
I mean, yeah, but then again, you really kind of didn't because we know why you do what you do. That's all I'm saying. No offense.
Well, so why ask me, what would you do? Nigga, because you know I'm going to pick the soft launch.
In 2025?
Yes. Even worse in 2025 because...
Well, my question to you and how I could combat that is I say the hard launch because I feel like, what are you waiting for? Why soft launch? Do you think that there was doubt? Now that you know that GG is whatever, do you think that people are soft launching because there's doubt in if the relationship is going to be legit or hesitation that the relationship might not be legit? Because my thing is, if you going soft launch, you're posting, you just not going...
No, I feel like soft launching is I'm letting you know.
I'm letting the world know that
I'm letting you know that I'm no longer... Like somebody has... First of all, a soft launch... For real is I'm letting y'all know somebody has my attention. But I don't have to let you know who and everything about them because we are not in a parasocial relationship. We actually are. A lot of people online, we just got to admit, and some of the celebrities that you're a fan of, you are in a little bit of a parasocial relationship with them now because now it ain't like when you could just go see Michael Jackson on TV when he performed here and we don't know shit about what he's doing every day. Now your favorite celebrity is posting lunch, get ready with me, doing this and that. So you like have a relationship with them a little bit, but I feel like you should be able to reserve. And then just to respond to what you're saying, I don't think it's because you want to hide your relationship. I feel like, or you feel like, I don't know if this is going to be legit yet.
Yeah,
it's more so you could be 100% confident in your relationship. I'm just not going to tell y'all about it because for me,
but you are. See, that's why we're getting it. We're not talking about the person that doesn't share his relationship and the person that does. We're talking about the hard launch versus the soft launch.
I'm just responding to what you had said about why some people may not. And my question to you is, have you ever had a public online messy breakup? Because I have. I don't know if you did, though.
I had a girl that was all over my page that I ended up taking off.
No, I mean like, y'all broke up online type shit.
Oh,
like,
no, I saw yours.
Everybody is like watching in real time.
Yeah.
Shit unfold. That kind of is probably the reason why I started feeling like, all right, bet.
I could definitely
I don't owe nobody my life. You know what I'm saying?
But you're showing it. That's the part that's killing me. If you weren't showing it, then that would make sense. But people say that, but then you still are soft launching. You're still launching this to the world.
Because you can still do that and not, it come from a place of entitlement for people to feel like, he's just showing her hair. Show us the face. Why?
I done talked to Terrell.
He with his shorty.
I talked to Terrell to this whole joint, and guess what? It was a chess move. This is where I cook them. There's no such thing as a soft launch.
I hate this nigga, man. I hate him.
I baited him.
I baited what he said. I baited the nigga. Terrance, what are you talking about? There's 100% a soft launch and hard launch. There would be no such thing as a hard launch if there wasn't a such thing as a soft. So there's no such thing as a hard launch either. Just launch.
Terrell, put it like this. What if I smack the fuck out of you, and then I just smack you?
Then I'll slap the shit out of you back. Look, nigga.
Look, what if I smack the fuck out of you, and then I just smack you? If you went outside and say, that motherfucker slapped me, nobody's going to say, how hard did he? It's a slap.
Terrance.
So my thing is this. This is my only P, and this is how I'm going to end this. Arguably, every single launch is exactly that, a launch. Think about what we're saying. Soft launch, hard launch. It's a launch. So let me tell you this. If you ever publicly claim somebody, you just hard launched.
What if you're not
You
public
put the
in a
finger
soft launch,
up, but
in
we
a
all
soft
know who the
launch,
finger.
You're not in a soft launch. You're not.
Or look, you're not launching who? You're
get-
launching your relationship.
Okay, yes, softly.
I'm softly
It's
launching.
a soft launch. Nah, Terrance, hold on, wait. You just tried to say that there's a
no.
soft launch. It's hard.
Arguably-
I'm sorry, it's just launch.
Sure, arguably, there's no such thing as a soft launch. As soon as you post that finger,
Everybody know you out the game.
we just know when you easing up.
It depends on who you are, though. Some people post multiple hands and people and stuff, and
Right.
they might be
Now,
just be somebody on
fellas,
the go.
You might be posting a ring. Finger with a ring. That's hard
Now
launch.
that's hard launch.
Now that's a real
That's
hard launch.
It is. It is. Now, I still think we putting a little bit too much on like what has to happen in the launch for it to be this and that and that. I feel like you can 100% soft launch, and I feel like it doesn't change.
Me too. I just
anything.
think, yeah.
And I feel like we live in a world where people feel entitled to know all the details they can about you to the point where they get upset when you withhold. And I think that is some bullshit.
And I think that is some bullshit what he's saying
Control
because I feel
your
like
life. I have the most control over what people know about my personal life. I could post a picture
there's
of you tomorrow.
nothing to know. No offense. There's nothing to know. People want to protect things that people don't even give a fuck about. Like,
Terrance.
I'm not about to show my baby. I'm not about to put my baby's face out there. No one cares about your baby. Who is your baby?
Terrance, the
Besides
internet
your
is-
baby daddy Junior.
Terrance,
He's not really that special. You can show him. All we're gonna do is say he's cute. Nobody wants to.
Terrance, that's easy to say. And you need to think about that. All these AI, you see the Martin baby joint, all of these AI
But
that can
this
take
my
your
thing.
baby face, and people start, and this is the thing, motherfuckers that give their opinion, I also give my opinion online. Oh, hell no. First of all, the way
The
people play with
same
people's
thing
kids
somebody can
now,
do. The same thing somebody can do to Kanye West kid or Jay-Z and Beyonce kid. The same way somebody could talk foul or whatever foul about their kids, they can do about mine. And I do understand that. But some of y'all aren't posting your kids on your private pages. Some of you aren't
that's
posting your
different.
kids to the community of people that actually love you and just want to support you and your kid. Like, I had the realest 9 know that I was having a baby. They know A-Train. Do you know how many things to this day that we benefit from our baby shower? That we got in the mail from the realest 9?
Mm-hmm.
Like, from our supporters that wanted to be a part of it. They didn't want anything else from me, just wanted to be a part of it. I just feel like they could have, I guess I could say by sharing that to them, they could have took advantage of me. But then I think about how, like, most of the time, y'all, people do not care.
I agree with that. And I just feel like both parents, you and A-Train, y'all live this life. Y'all even inspired me to start thinking about it. I just brought my camera this weekend.
We hard launched. We definitely did.
Y'all,
Hard
no,
launched.
y'all inspire me to like capture more memories. Even
Okay,
G.
yeah.
We were just talking about this. Because Terrance and On, they have a camera everywhere. They are recording everything. Terrance got memory card that he'll bring to do the podcast, and I'll try to use the memory card. Oh no, that's got hella new footage on it. I said this nigga documentary is gonna be great. They're gonna have hella B-roll. to cut through. But y'all want that life. Y'all live that. So y'all have a standard behind that. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like you're right because
And look, I ain't trying to
you're
get
right,
into
but
the-
I just also feel like you gotta want that. You have to want it from your audience. I'm somebody that I don't need it from my
Terrell,
audience.
but you see, I'm not talking about what I want. I'm talking about you saying, oh, but there's gonna be people out there that do this and that. Fuck them. Like, there's gonna be people that can take you on AI. You see what they doing with Duke Dennis? Every week I see a crazy video of Duke Dennis.
Bro,
What they be doing with him?
so so it's more so like a safety net. Like, yo, I'm gonna just keep my square out of the internet because the internet is a mess.
But like,
And
I'm not
we live-
anybody, y'all. You're not nobody. You a nigga that
Terrance,
you're
it
a regular nigga. Nobody's gonna take your kid and do that unless you get up there and say some big wild shit.
That's what you think. That's
Terrell,
what you
even if
that
they
is
do,
what you think. And then guess
even
what, when
if
it happens,
they
you're
do,
gonna say,
I'ma block
damn,
'em.
Look,
I'ma block 'em.
Damn.
I had somebody tell me that they hoped that Sonny was gonna be a stillborn because I talked about Cardi B.
And Terrance, that affected
Hold on,
you.
wait. Because I said Cardi B needed to drop her album, and then she got the fucking nerve to get up there and talk about still relevant 7 years, one album later, still haven't dropped her album. Your fan base wishing death on my unborn child.
And Terrance, that affected you.
It didn't affect me.
Terrance, yes, it did. Even you
Terrell,
saying
it-
this now goes to show that you didn't like the fact that somebody had
Terrell.
went that low. You can at least say that.
Terrell.
You don't got to make it seem
I'm
like it was
saying
hurt.
it now because I'm acknowledging the fact that I understand people gonna reach low because I have a kid and they know it. If they go to my page and say, your daughter is ugly, I don't give a damn. You only saying that because obviously I said something. But I'm just trying to let everybody know we like to move around like the world is like the world cares about you. And you need to think of this like GTA. You ain't CJ. Nobody cares that you walking down the street, bruh. Like, no one cares about you. Affect the world. You know what I mean? Like, y'all think too much of yourself.
I get it with the soft launch thing, T, but if you're talking about children, that's a little bit different because then I start asking the question, what role?
You see, Terrell, I ain't talking about children. This is why I
All
feel
right,
like
let's go back. Okay,
You
we'll take it
start
off kids.
going-
We'll take it off kids. Take it off kids. And just go back to the relationship. I still feel the
that's where we
same.
done with it. Because you trying to turn this into a me versus you thing. Because Terrell soft launched his relationship and I hard launched mine. And I knew it was going to turn into
because Terrance like to throw little shit in there. He like to say, while you, he'll say,
he get hit.
because he'll say, oh, I feel like, what are you waiting for? Are you worth thinking this isn't going to work out? Hold up, because
No, but
as
like-
somebody that's not in the hard launch category, naturally you're going to be like, well, no. So that's what it turned into.
You if you put your relationship out there, you launched it. Fuck a soft
You can
and hard.
soft launch or hard launch. Terrance is trying to
You
be
can.
a potter.
But then I'm also
He's-
telling you, low key, y'all. You think we gonna forget that you posted that finger and never posted it again? You know what I mean, Terrell?
Okay, but think about that.
You ain't forget that.
You're right.
You might as well post it, bro, whole face.
No, you're right. But guess what? It's real easy for somebody to forget a finger. Let's say if you are in the not sure category, right? When you hard launching anything in a relationship, like I said, when I graduated college, I had a very public online on Twitter breakup. It was very, very bad. It was bad because y'all I started getting hella followers. I was coming out of high school. We hadn't even started vlogging yet. I was a regular nigga. I had 300 followers. I remember I looked at my following and had 60 new followers, all random people that was just tuned in to
see what you was
our
gonna say next.
online beef convo. So for me, damn, we gotta change this battery. But for me, I just feel like when you hard launch and break up, it's a lot more that you gotta explain to people who you shouldn't even have to say shit to.
But what about
'Cause it ain't
when you
nobody's
soft
business but
launch?
yours.
It's the same.
When you soft launch, people
the same.
already know that my relationship is none of y'all business.
Nah, now there's a mystery. Now we have no idea what the hell that was.
Good.
Good?
Glad it was a mystery for your ass because
Change
it's
the
not a
battery.
mystery
I'm
for
gonna say
me.
this. Change the battery, and I'm gonna say this. All right, bet, Terrell. So this is it. Imagine you got a crush on a girl, right? Mm-hmm. And she just recently soft launched a man, but nothing happened, right? Mm-hmm. And you also have a crush on a girl who recently hard launched with a dude, but it obviously went downhill and they broke up. And believe it or not, most of us know why. He cheated on her. She took it back and then it fizzled off. You know this. Tell me the girl that hard launched and it's over with doesn't seem like the clearer path than shorty that's posting the finger and you have no idea what happened with that. You can say that
let's say the same thing happened to both of them then.
and the same thing happened to both.
Terrance, and you gonna tell me that the girl that everybody now knows got cheated on and she took bruh back and then they broke up. You telling me she has the easier path than the girl who only ever posted a finger and we don't even know if she was actually with the nigga.
I'm not talking about which path they have easier. And you gave it you made it whatever when you said, oh, they both did the same thing. The thing about the hard launch,
because that makes it fair.
No, it don't. The hard launch, unfortunately, the unfair part about the hard launch is like you saying, we know everything. So we know she got cheated on. We know that she tried to take him back and it fizzled off. That's the ramifications of a hard launch. With the soft launch, it was soft. So you don't get to say, oh, we know that he did the same thing because it was a soft launch. So you don't know anything. All I'm saying is a girl who's soft launching everything and it's not going anywhere, you never see her with a real man for real. Mm-hmm. You just always posting a watch or a shoe or some shit. That woman be absolute trash. And the girl that hard launched, but it didn't really go anywhere, at least that motherfucker was proud enough to have her shit on a platform, and she unfortunately had to take that shit down.
Those are
Shorty
two very
over here who's soft
specific...
launching, you can't even... It is a mystery on if Shorty was the problem or if Mr. Soft Launch was the problem. Bro, you don't know.
We're going to let everybody in the comments say what y'all feel about this. I'm a soft launch guy now in my life. I've been in the hard launch phase, and I think that at the crux of it, it really depends on where you are in your life
100%.
and what you're willing to deal with. Kids completely changes the topic for me because I feel like your kids should have a say.
That is very
true.
true.
Posted everywhere, and some people think that's crazy. Like, they think you trying to tell your kid to have a decision on the adult shit, but like, I do feel like,
I agree.
What if your kid grow up and don't like the fact that their whole childhood is online for everybody to see?
When has any kid ever felt that way?
Terrance, we
always play a what if.
We're guinea pigs.
Terrell, but
you're a guinea pig right now because we don't have a generation of 21-year-olds that grew up in the vlog
Terrell,
era. We don't have it.
But I think about myself. Unless I'm putting my kid in some fuckboy ass situation, why would my kid be mad that we documented our actual life that we're gonna show them pictures of? Why would they be mad that we took video as well and posted it online and people left cute comments?
Because you're thinking about yourself. You're not thinking about how they may not want that.
Why?
It's a very... I like having the conversation because it make you sound crazy when you say this.
I just don't think about... I'm just trying to think about... I get it because I get that. Because it's about, like, letting your kids choose to put themselves online.
Like, yeah. Some people walk their kids into this content creator life that they live, and it's like
you could have said the same thing about Tina Knowles. And did you ever think about if Beyonce wanted to do that, or are you letting her? It's like you expose your kids. Exposing your kids to social media is the same as exposing your kids to the music industry, the Hollywood industry. It comes with a risk, but you either on one side of the card or the other. You either on the side of the scared motherfuckers.
You're either taking the risk or you're not. And that's why it's cool.
And I'm like, bro, from Pop the Balloon. I'm a risk taker. Remember he started that? Bow, bow, bow. I said I was a risk taker because
I have to.
Every time they got to the next girl, they said, it was the risk taker thing for me. I just didn't know what that meant.
Cooked yourself with your own first sentence. Put your thoughts in the comments, man. I want to know what y'all think about that because I guess it has so many variables. It has its differences. It has its nuance. And so we probably could bounce different perspectives and different what ifs and different, but what if this situation? And yeah. Oh, we didn't even talk about bruh that,
we didn't talk about him because I didn't know what to say.
Terrance, let's just say something about it.
Let's end it. We will end the podcast with that. Fuck the other two.
There's this guy that's going around right now. His name is Ashton Hall. We're giving the nigga more and more followers.
Shout out to bruh.
But he's going viral because his daily routine is just insane. I don't even really have much to say about it for real because whatever. I just think fitness influencers don't really have... Once you done posted 50 chest day workouts, once you done posted 50 chest and try, 16 back and by, 40 leg day, I'm having one of those pod moments where did I not get on this podcast and say that there is nowhere for the fitness influencers to go and it's just going to die? Remember when I said fitness influencing going to die? And you said, oh no, people will always have a workout.
I was right.
Terrance, hold on, wait, because you see,
Because look what
I
they
feel
doing
like
now.
Everybody will remember this conversation we had on the podcast if you've been around for a minute. Terrance didn't say that.
I did.
Terrance said, this shit,
I said
like
it's
it
nothing
died
else.
or it's dead.
Terrell.
And I said, Terrance, hold on, wait. Niggas are boom. It's more booming than it's ever been. And I still think that.
I can't wait for them to go back and be able to see the actual convo because you're wrong.
Terrance, nah, go back. I remember it.
He was wrong because I said these niggas are now starting to do shit like I'm gonna lift 2 cats and I'm gonna see which animal brings a bigger
remember, bruh?
bicep. All
I
right.
think- all right, bet. You know what? All right, bet.
They put respect on that
I don't
nigga's
even
name.
remember the conversation we had, but you was right about some things that end up happening.
There we go.
There you go. I think when he was at that, I feel like content creators truly don't know what else to do. And I feel like that's why some of them that's been doing it for a minute, if you just start popping for real, you can go ahead and do as many chests and try chest day. This is my arm day. This is my, this my split. You can do that because you still relatively fresh on the TL. Ashton Hall been on the TL forever.
Forever. Since I started working out in the gym, I've seen bros work out.
100%.
Physique is legit.
He's on steroids.
That doesn't
he has
change anything
And he
for
has
me.
a course. The nigga sell a course, and he market himself as natural. You're not natural, nigga.
But he can still sell a course.
But he's selling a course.
Not natural. You can still sell a course if you're not natural because just because he's not
But you
natural.
selling a course saying, get your body like mine. Y'all need to do these workouts. But you didn't even work. You're not even a product of your course. You're a product of sticking in your ass every Thursday night.
So you think. You like to talk about niggas based on what you think, because Terrell swear he could look at a nigga and say if he's natty or not.
I could, bro. First of all, everybody, if you follow Greg Duche, you know who's natty and who not. Come on, bro.
Greg
Everybody
Duche.
know how to break this shit down because it's really an epidemic of people on steroids or girls with BBLs.
They just say, go get
in the
my
gym,
course.
selling courses and saying, if you want to perk that ass up like me, or if you want to think about, I ain't gonna put bro out there that I followed from college that I thought, yo, if I want to get my body right, I gotta be like bro like this. Found out he was on steroids. It's like, think about what it does to your ego. Like I told T this. It's people out here that be like, damn, you know what? Maybe I just don't work as much as bro. I don't have the same genetics as bro. Or maybe bro just has just better than me at this shit. When really he's sticking they're cheating, but they're selling you a course. Anyway, back to the nigga that is running at 4 a.m. or jumping in the pool at 4 a.m. I just feel like they don't really have anything to do. So they just literally, fuck it. I'm just gonna this is what it's evolved into.
It looked like what you would do if you was bored and you just had a dope ass camera and you say, I'm gonna just make content. Like, what can I think of to make content, but I'm rich and bored? I do think bruh has built a certain empire over all of this time. I remember when bruh was just posting videos and he was posting his training, whatever. I think he was a personal trainer. Yeah, he does probably have a course. Say what you want about the nigga. That nigga is not broke. He moving around. He moving around in a nice place, but I just think it's just like you said, you have nothing else to do, so you have a camera. I told Terrell, like, you know what I'm looking for, y'all. Go look at any reel or anything that I do. You don't just see a woman there.
Nah, yeah.
You see my woman. You see me with my woman. I told A-Train, go look at the joint that on my page, y'all, with the fire, right? I love that reel because it's in the same neighborhood as what these dudes do, but and I'm nobody, but like, it's a lot more personal. Like, if you look at a reel with me and A-Train in it, that's in that same place. It's a bunch of random shit like the joint I was shooting the basketball.
But see, y'all got memories. Y'all not setting up the camera, staging y'all life. Because you could, it's lame couples out there. I feel like what y'all do is authentic.
But that's why I said it is lame couples out there. For me, I look at what you're doing, and there's a woman at the end of his videos, but that don't mean nothing to me because I don't know if that's your woman. And I was only saying that to say, based on the life he lives, he seemed like he don't have a woman. And I'm not saying he don't get women. I'm not saying he's not capable of getting women or anything like that. I'm just saying, based on your routine, it seems like you either don't have a woman or you got a yes woman. Some woman that's just there to support whatever you do, your fitness.
Have you ever seen the videos that bruh did where like
because
nigga they'll have somebody massaging them and like pouring shit for them? They trying to sell this hyper alpha Bruce Wayne, Eddie Murphy from Coming to America lifestyle. and sell it as content.
It looks so depressing too. Like the way you live, like he has a light, like I told A-Train, go and pause the video and look at each shot. Like bruh's running full speed, right? And when you look at the shot, he's silhouetted in front of the sunset, in front of this beautiful opening. I said, damn, that's beautiful. The pool he jumped in. Go look at it. It looks beautiful, but I told An, I said, without any family or friends, this looks depressing low-key. He looked like Batman on an off day, you know, like, and it looks like it's boring when you're not saving the world. Like, I always said this, bro. I would not want to live like that if I was rich. Y'all know who I would want to live like if I was rich? Like the old Adam Sandler. Think about how Martin Lawrence lived in Bad Boys. Kids running all over the place, but in 2, the house that Reggie ended up shooting up, nice ass house, nice pool, wife, kids.
Think
thrones.
about how Martin house changed from 1 to 2. You talking about for life?
I'm talking about for 2 when he had the big pool. The pool with the dog.
That kitchen, it was nice.
That is what I would see as my life if I was wealthy. I would not want to live how some of y'all niggas show. Like, look, he's pouring the water into the ice bowl, and then it's like, I'm gonna put my face in here. You look like you need some help, bro.
That's why this shit went viral. That's why we all making a nigga richer.
If he had a shorty with him, y'all, hell, fuck it. We live in a new world. Even if he had a man beside him. If he was sharing that life with somebody, I think we could consume the content better.
Like a 30-year-old. These young men.
No. Did you hear what I said?
What I'm saying is these young men don't want to see a man loving on a woman.
I don't think
They
he
want
needs
to
to.
see, bruh, live the bachelor life. This alpha red pill shit.
Y'all, that don't look like
Things
fun.
Terrance, you saying that from, I'm just saying there's a market for it. The nigga was popping before we even found the nigga.
Y'all wanna know what I know is true about all of you niggas? All of you niggas are nothing but Cinderellas. All of you niggas are nothing but hopeless romantics, cause all of you got this fake ass, oh, I wanna be a bachelor and whatever, but we all EOD, bro. We wanna be loved. We all had a mama. So all of you niggas are full of shit. Too.
Yeah, but everybody may not be it. You didn't think.
Terrell, bro, not
how
getting
you
love
think.
for Terrell, you making it seem like bro getting love for this. He not.
Bro, the nigga was getting, first of all, the nigga just celebrated.
He did the same thing with the Drew Walls nigga. This isn't love, Terrell.
No, Terrance. Drew Walls got bigger. First of all, shout out to Drew Walls. He's actually, I feel like now we can say, Drew Walls is a
solid, regular cool dude.
Solid,
yeah.
supports black business. Like, why did we try?
I never had a problem with him. You made it seem like he made it.
He did make it.
Did you see the girl who said, y'all gonna watch this dude to success?
That's the thing. The difference between him and Drew Walls didn't have what Ashton Hall has getting found.
Yeah.
Drew Walls was already popping, but then he went crazy. This nigga Ashton Hall, like we said, he been on that forever. He just celebrated like something million.
He has 8 million followers on Instagram, maybe 9 million.
Now, yeah, he can cross 10. Because of all of what we're doing, we're all giving the nigga free press, but it's to clown the nigga because, like we said, niggas don't really have anything else to do, bro. People are just posting anything at this point. I feel like, hold on, wait.
It's less about him, though, more than what he posting. I don't want to make it look like we hating on the man. We really just talk about the jumping in the water at 7:37 and getting out at 7:40. Okay.
I feel like Kendrick said it best on Euphoria. Once a lame, always a lame. Oh, you thought the money, the power, the fame would make you go away.
Like you thought the money, power, fame would make you go away?
You a nigga with money, right?
Yeah.
You posting, like, think about it. You got a nice ass tree, you in this crazy ass pool, nice ass house, random ass, you know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of nice shit, but like it doesn't make you cool. This real, and that's why you're a joke right now. Because you doing all of this. He's putting on the fucking Hermes belt. You know what I'm saying? But like,
the
people laughing you out
mouth
because
tape in the beginning. Y'all just look like some. I'm gonna say some toxic shit. Anyway, that's crazy how we start making content like women. Anyway, I feel like I respect bro and what he does. I'm a nigga that I want my arms to look a certain way. Feel me?
By his course.
I've actually watched. I can't lie. This is something that I gotta keep a hundo. I've looked at the niggas work out before and said, I'm gonna do that in the gym.
Sure.
That's just how long bruh been doing this.
That's fair. I can say that too.
So that's also to let y'all know some respect on bruh's name. I'm not hating on him. I just kind of personally feel like maybe putting music on your shit would make it cooler. I don't know, but you're right. It's not cool. And you know what? Since you brought up the beef and cool and Oh, you thought the money, the power, the fame would make you go away? I'm going to tell y'all some shit Drizzy just did recent that I didn't like.
Uh-oh.
I love Party Next Door and Drizzy Drake, the Spider-Man, Superman. I feel like that easily is top 5 on the project. Easy.
Mm-hmm.
Easy. But man, can I not hide the fact that I think it is super corny when bruh showed up with the jean jacket with the Spider-Man and the Superman on the bottom. I thought that was the corniest shit ever.
Now. Damn, I was hoping a nigga was gonna take a different take.
Let me
Now
say
I'm gonna
this.
be called a dick rider. Nigga, I thought it was fly.
Most of the niggas thought that shit was fire. But Terrell, if you listen to this podcast, what do I say? I'm not wearing a Superman logo. I'm not with wearing Spider-Man. And I just kind of thought when he got out the car, I'm like, this shit is corny to me. You don't look cool with the... He got out the car, I saw a video, he got out the car, you could tell he was like...
And nah, yeah, that's funny.
You could tell he thought he was killing
Drake, he be looking like niggas recorded me. He can't
Drizzy for that one reason. Like, you could tell he like, yo, we about to step out and they gonna be recording.
They gonna be going watch this. Yes, we better watch. I'm not even about to look at these niggas.
And now we walk.
He always looking. Did you see when he was talking to the girl in the club and she just walked off on some? You know that happens. It's just happened in the club.
What did he do? Some?
Nah, look, he was talking to her. The shorty walked off. He just went by as a man. And it's funny because it's on camera. You know what I'm saying? That has happened to all of us, but you hope that shit don't get recorded. I thought that shit was dope though with the Spider-Man joint. First of all, we need to do the TikTok. Where we go, girl, I wish I could save you. Ooh. Then we go, look, but I can. We do that. Then you go down like Spider-Man. And then I jump Superman.
You jump over.
I feel like that song was fire. And the fact you was in that joint doing the Give Me a Hug. Tata, Gigi, Pooh,
now,
Pink, Luxury.
That reel was dope because it was Give Me a Hug. But when that
was the first time I seen the Spider-Man.
Yeah, when I seen him getting out of the whip and I actually saw the jacket, I was like, damn, low-key, I'm a hater on the jacket. And I will but claim, you know what? I am a hater, not Terrell. Because a lot of people thought it was fire.
You in the clear because you have always hated if somebody just show up with a Batwing symbol, a Batman symbol, or a Captain America symbol.
That is the nigga that always has weird-ass smoke for me in the gym. Somebody old-ass father, Superman shirt on, buff as shit, but he want to grit on me. This dude came up and was like, how many sets you got left? I was talking to Playboy. P. You probably don't know. He used to go to our school. He go by P. But I'm talking to this nigga. I haven't seen him in a minute. I'm like, man, you gotta be careful on. I'm talking to this nigga come up and he like, oh yeah, how many sets you got? I'm like, I think he had like a Batwing fucking stringer tank on. And I'm like, I see the stringer, so I'm already irritated. I'm like, I probably got like 2 more. I go back to talking to P. The dude was like, oh, come on. He was like, the fuck you mean? I just told your dumb ass what I got. But I looked and I said, only got like 2 more, bro. And then I looked back at P and P was like, P looked at him. I was like, he'll be all right. Hey, be careful. And bro, the old dude he looked at me and then walked off. Hey, yo, this my thing. Y'all don't know what I go through sometimes.
Terrance is
You'll be all right, nigga. First off, this my thing. When do I ever go to the gym, Terrell?
This time I'm with you because fuck
when do I ever go to the gym and be like, hey, how many sets you got? You say 2 and I'm like, oh come on. Nigga, do you want me to tell you what? What do you want me to tell you? I can't talk to him real quick. I haven't been yapping this whole tea. Take your strong buff ass somewhere.
this drink gonna go viral.
Because you a lame ass nigga with the Batman joint. I don't give a fuck.
This part of the podcast gonna go viral. And you know what you gonna see next? Motherfucker with his hat back.
That motherfucker gonna be standing outside with the sheriff.
Do better than this. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
I just called this gym that this man goes to, and his membership has been canceled. Joey Swole about to come get you, boy.
When someone asks you for a set,
you don't own the equipment in the gym. If you're talking to your buddy, take your bags away.
Take your bags away.
Respectfully say, I talked to this man, and he hated that he was on your podcast and embarrassed in front of everybody. That's what he gonna say.
I would say, hey, Joey Swole, I heard Joey old. I get Joey.
You gonna make a rap?
Joey Swole, I heard Joey was. Y'all, I put it like this, y'all. I don't have the animosity like that in the gym. I really don't. I just feel like there is always an old nigga that have weird energy from me. Do you remember I told you I walked into nigga?
Got on the
nigga got like I don't even know what truck the nigga got, but like somebody strong ass that bro. When I would walk in, the nigga would look at me like I robbed him or something. Like I've done something to him. I would even see the nigga off some like.
Did he have on a Batman shirt? Because this was about Batman, Superman, Captain America
Bro,
logos.
I'm telling you, yes, a nigga that would wear a Batman symbol and you grown. What are you, a comic book fan?
First of all,
nigga?
yeah. First of all, I don't think that's bad. I got the Batman shirt, the joint with the old school Batman on it. You fuck with that joint.
I fuck with that
I got the Wolverine
stylistically,
shirt.
but you walking around with just a bat symbol on your chest like you part of the squad.
Nah, yeah, I feel like that shirt it just look too like you got it from that section in Target.
You
that
might as well
has
go get a
clutch
yellow
thieves,
belt
but
to
not
wear with that
one.
joint.
You got this joint from
You gotta go get that, tuck that joint and go get you some Thunder Force.
You don't want to look like you went past what's the
Thunder
Gothic,
and Lightning Force.
What's the Gothic store?
You like got that joint from Hot Topic
Hot
like
Topic, yeah. Are
And
they
you're not even a
still
Hot
open?
Topic. That's what I'm saying. Store
Yo, motherfucker shop there. What's the freaky joint? You can go that back to joint, get some sex dice.
Spencer Gifts.
Spencer Gifts, yeah.
Walk in that joint with a T-shirt.
Yeah, you walk out with a couple things.
T-shirt. I got shorty
A T-shirt, lava lamp, and dildo. It's like, goddamn.
T-shirt, lava lamp, some condoms. I got a shock bubble gum thing.
Strawberry flavored edible.
You want some gum, bro?
Nah,
Yeah,
no
nah,
bullshit.
yeah.
That was a freaky ass. That's a freaky ass store, freak ass spot. Anyway, y'all, this podcast.
Terrell, you have a shirt. Does that? Hold on, wait. Does that say bad boy?
Yes, it does. Bad boy.
Terrell has a hat on that says
Has
bad
nothing to do
boy.
with Diddy. It has nothing to do with Diddy.
The fact that it has nothing to do with Diddy makes it worse, Terrell. So are you a bad boy?
Terrance, it's just a hat, bro.
Are
know,
you
I wore this hat.
saying that you are a bad
Terrance, you dress like Mike Lowry, and that's how you shoot scene, boy. Fuck out of here. You look like you just got finished jumping over some. Oh, I drove 10,000 miles for this. All you needed the do-rag and glasses. Fuck out of here. I'm tired of this nigga.
I do.
Why is he
look like-
talking like that? This nigga dressed like
I
Mike
do
Lowry.
look like Mike Lowry on that scene.
You dressed like, what's they manager name, boy? What's his name? The nigga that ran the shit that died in 4.
the nigga that ran. Who, Captain? Captain Howard?
You look like him at his best, boy. The black version.
That's so funny. I do got a Bad Boys outfit on, but that's funny. You have a hat on that says Bad Boy. What the fuck, boy? You look like a Fashion Nova ad, like shit, boy.
I really wore this hat because I ain't like my haircut.
Hey, somebody hook me up with that. I need one of y'all to do that for me. Tell Fashion Nova that I will rock fits on my gram. Fuck it.
They gonna say
Send me them joints.
They gonna say you ain't popping enough.
Imagine y'all go to Fashion Nova and y'all see me on the website.
They gonna say even when he do drop, they gonna say he should have reacted because it's mid again.
He should have reacted because it's mid again. Hey, look, this vest, if y'all want to know where this vest from, you can't get it. You want to know why? It's from Forever 21. And I was just watching the Wall Street Journal talk about how the Forever 21, they went bankrupt. You know why? They couldn't keep up with e-commerce.
They couldn't keep up with e-commerce. They had a terrible online experience.
And guess what? E-commerce was 16% of their business. And guess what hit? The pandemic after they hit bankrupt.
Mm-hmm. Do you know?
Did you know they hit bankrupt? Fucking thing. And niggas just buying online? Oh shit.
Do you know they said Netflix make 71? I'm sorry, not Netflix. Sorry, wrong. They said McDonald's. Who was it that didn't survive the drive-through?
Got to be Burger King or somebody.
It was somebody recently. I forget the restaurant. They said didn't survive because their drive-through experience was terrible. And McDonald's reported last year 71 to 73% of all of their income for the company comes from drive-through sales.
Damn.
And it's this dope video out with this girl talking about how, like, the effects of fast food. She was talking about how if it's a McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's on your way to work, you're such and such times more likely to stop there and eat at these places than you would cook at home because it's on your way home. And convenience robs motherfuckers from their health.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, this podcast is over. But bro, we can cook.
Hell yeah.
And look, bro, see, this is the type of topic. If y'all bring me on the
Podcast,
this
bro.
is the type of stuff I would bring. You ever talk to
The
somebody?
motherfucker that, yeah. When you start having a good convo with somebody and they know you have a podcast, they feel like we could be doing this shit on your shit. Y'all need to bring me on. Bring me.
Terrance, say some positive shit to end.
Just make yourself smarter, man. That's all you can do. Go harder, man. That's all you can do. But until then, next two.
Big shout out to everybody, man. Health is wealth. Till next time, we out.